Let's quickly talk about Assam once again, shall we? What a great, third time around for the NDA, second time for Himanta Biswa Sarma, now in the triple digit, just like Karthike pointed out a couple of minutes back. If the Congress were to envisage a way back into Assam somehow, what needs to be done here? We've spoken about the tea garden communities that have been a traditional vote bank for the Congress. Now with the BJP, the schemes have worked out really well for Himanta Biswa Sarma. The polarization is one aspect, but delimitation is something that we've spoken about. What next? How can the Congress party now come back? What are some of those bigger voids that need to be filled in first?
I think, first of all, is the leadership. They decided to change Gaurav Gogoi way too last minute. Uh, if they had to change him, if they had to make him the face, then they should have done it immediately after his very impressive victory in Jorhat Lok Sabha seat in June 2024. That would have given him almost close to 2 years. That's one. Secondly, I think just to give you an example, Kabir, how cut off the Congress leadership is from ground reality. Uh, they were so sure that they are going to do spectacularly well that they flew in all the top leaders, DK Shivakumar, Bhupesh Baghel, and one more person I'm forgetting, Bhavar Jitendra Singh, the AICC in charge, to Assam in anticipation of a Congress victory. That was clearly not the case. I'm a little surprised by the margin of difference between the Congress and the BJP. BJP is almost heading towards three digit. I think 97, 98. They would perhaps touch even 100. And Congress, which was 29 in 2021, and the opposition was 49 in 2021 assembly polls, they have been sort of reduced to below 30. Couple of things have happened. One is that their last minute alliances didn't work, and in any case those two regional players, Akhil Gogoi is a very spirited
The
fighter.
Gogoi Troika, as it's being known as.
Yeah, the three Gogois, the Gogoi Troika. See, Akhil Gogoi himself had a lot of anti-incumbency. He was a single-member MLA party. His party really didn't have much of a ground in Upper Assam. Lurinjiti Gogoi, he was a bright student leader of All Assam Students Union, but his foray into politics has been quite disastrous. He's contested assembly elections earlier, lost. Lok Sabha election, lost. He's lost. He's trailing, I'm told. Last I heard, he was trailing. Again, it's going to be very critical for Lurinjiti Gogoi. Gaurav himself was trailing, and I've said this before on another network that his opponent, Mr. Hitendranath Goswami, has been around since 1985. He's been a student leader. He's been with the AGP, Assam Gana Parishad. Then he shifted to the BJP. He's been a former speaker of the Assam Assembly. So it's going to be the immediate challenge for the Congress would be to keep the party intact.
Sandeep, while you're talking about that, by the way, good to share space with you. Good to see you like this.
Yes, I
Sandeep,
was just going to say, good to see Sudha and Sneha.
Hi, Shondeep. Hi.
so Sandeep, so here's the thing, what many people in general parlance would really talk about the Ahom community. How the Congress, particularly if you look at the Gogois, they really were targeting the Ahom community. That was supposed to be really a very strong force multiplier for them. But even that's not stood the test of time, Sandeep, as much as I can see. It seems like Mama has even trumped that.
No, so you see what happens. It's that typical, it's that polarizing narrative. If you put all your eggs in one basket, then obviously you're left. If that doesn't work, then you're left with no other option. The Gogoi Troika, all Gogois are from the Ahom community, and there was a belief that if you it has been also the case with the Congress party that most of the chief ministers have been in recent past have been from the Ahom community. And for those who don't know, Ahoms ruled Assam for 600 years. So from 12th century AD to 1826 AD, until the Treaty of Yandabu was signed, and the British Anglo-Burmese War was fought, and then the British established their, uh, you know, presidency there. So until that happened, Ahoms were the undisputed ruling class. So there was this concept that Ahoms have felt left out. Himanta Biswa Sarma is a Brahmin. Before that, Mr. Sonowal was there. He's a Sonowal Kachari. He's a tribal.